And welcome back to the channel. So it is school back to school time right now, and some people are going into different years, or some people are going to year 7 and moving to secondary school. So I thought I'd make this video on 15 things to do and to know before going into secondary school, because it's really good to know like what you're getting into and what things you should know. So let's get into it. So I've made 3 parts, and so this is the first part: to know your way around. So number one is to practice the route to school in advance. So luckily for me, my secondary school was about a 30-minute walk from where I live. So I could just do that walk easily, and then I know how long it is to get there, and it's easier to do that as well. And the second thing is to arrange to go with a friend. So initially, if you have friends from primary school who are going to the same school, you can both plan up to walk together, so you know at least you have someone to walk with you. The second is to leave early. This is really good. And I know it sounds like it's a given, but it really helps to leave early and to plan how long it takes you to do each thing that you need to do in the morning to leave on time. The third is to go to induction days. This is really important. To go to induction days is good for knowing where the school is, number one, also how to get around the school, where, like, say, where the staircases are, the lifts, everything. So it's really important to go to induction days. And the fifth is to arrange a get together with fellow pupils. So people from your class, or say your primary school, who you know are going to the same secondary school, you can get together with them and then try and also make more friends, so you have a really big friendship group, because having friends to begin with in secondary school is really, really important, because you may find it harder to make friends in secondary school. So having some friends to start off with and then making that friendship group bigger is a really good idea. So the second part is to know you're not alone. So the sixth is to get the idea of that all the kids are going to bully you out of your head. It is a really big myth. It doesn't happen at all. Unless you are the one picking the fights, you're not gonna get thrown on. They have no business with you, same as you have no business with them. So it's not gonna happen. No one's gonna hurt you, okay? And specifically, like in my class, we have all the older years go out to their lessons different times than we, so you don't even see them that much. So it's not a big problem at all. Don't worry about it. The seventh is to remind yourself that everyone is in the same boat. Everyone is going to a new school for the first time, meeting new people. It's going to be hard to make friends for everyone. So just don't get too scared or don't get too worried, because know that people might have the same worries as you do. And you should talk about it. Talk to people about it. It's a really good idea. The eighth is to make friends over the holidays. So as I said before, to arrange get-togethers with fellow pupils. If you have people that you know who are like in your area, and you can play with them or like hang out with them or do whatever you can to make your friendship groups bigger. The ninth one is to join clubs in school. So when you finally do get into secondary school, a really good thing to do is join clubs. So like, I know I'm in the guitar club and in drama club in school, and it's really good to go to clubs because you make new friends and form relationships, and it's really good and really important to do in secondary school. Okay, I'm on to the third part. It's called help yourself. So number 10 is to practice tying a tie. So specifically in my school, we don't have ties, but I know in other schools it's really good to learn how to tie a tie, or if it's too hard for you, you can also get a clip-on tie, because I think it's really important to know how to do it so you're not struggling to do it when school time's actually there. Number 11 is pack your bags the night before. I know I used to forget to do this a lot, and it's really bad if you forget, because then you keep on rushing and forgetting things in your bag. So really just try and pack your bags the night before, and also try to pack lunches the night before as well, or like get your water bottle in the fridge so you know it's there in your bag the night before. The 12th one is get used to more homework. So unfortunately you are going to get more homework in secondary school, and because you're just starting out, it's not going to be a big amount, but it's definitely going to be more. Like, I know we only used to get homework once a week probably in primary school like twice a week, but now you get it quite regularly. So you just need to get into the frame of mind that you're gonna have more work to do and you're gonna need to space it out. And the 13th one is to get into a homework routine. So as I'm saying, like make maybe like a timetable of when you're going to do the homework, when you have time, when you have dinner, or from the time that you come back to school, from the time that you have dinner, and after that, you need to make sure that you have it spaced out so you know when you can do certain things and have a specific time frame to follow. The 14th is to get an early night's sleep and an early morning. This is really important. So if you're going to bed, make sure you have like time limits on those apps that you know you will be on past night. So I know YouTube for me, probably TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, all of those. Make sure you have time limits to know, like say they go off at 10. So you know from that time on it's none of that time, so you have a good night's sleep, because a good night's sleep means that you can wake up early, which means you have a good start to your school day. And the last one is to change your timetable to your lock screen. I think this is the best one to do. So in school sometimes people are afraid of getting lost or not knowing where they're going, but if you change your lock screen to your timetable, take a picture of your timetable and change it to your lock screen. So if your school allow you to take your phones into class or to take your phones through the corridors, then you can just look at where you need to go. I think that's really helpful for those people who are afraid of like getting lost. I think it's really good. If you have a phone, then you should do that. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see more of this content, please subscribe. And also comment if you need any advice on anything else due to going into secondary school, because it is a big transition, but just know that there are other people who are going through the same thing, and it's really all right when you go for the first few weeks. It's really nice. Thank you. And also um and also um and also make sure your make sure the notification bell is turned on, so you see my next video on things that people who are moving into secondary school, on life that, and make sure you turn on the notification bell to see my next video, which is lies that people often get told before moving into secondary school. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, keep chatting. Bye.